Hello? Is it on? Are we ready to go? All right, great. Hello? Can you see me? Can you see me? Are we good? Oh, how about this? Can you see me now? What? What's that? Oh, I'm having troubles. I can't quite hear you. Oh, I'm so glad to speak to you. Wow, this is fantastic. My name is Pete Stobie. You can call me Mr. Pete. I am the new lead interpretive educator at the Domes. I work for the Friends of the Domes at the Domes at Mitchell Park. And we decided with COVID-19, everybody needs to be safe. And since we're at home, and I'm at home, we'd bring videos to you over the next few weeks. So, who am I? Well, my family and I are new to Milwaukee. We just moved here in May, and before that we were in Pennsylvania, and before that we were in Michigan. I actually worked in Michigan for almost 20 years at the Kalamazoo Nature Center teaching nature education. I can't wait for this. It's been tough on all of us, I know that, but hopefully we can help ease it up a little bit, especially for you kids at home. In these videos, we're going to have some different activities for you, maybe to do at home, and also, besides the activities, we'll definitely throw in some fun as well. All right, let's talk about nature. There is a huge natural world out there just waiting for you to explore. And that's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to get out and explore. At the Domes, we have some different parts of nature. We have the tropical dome, we have the desert dome, and of course we have the show dome. And then there's Mitchell Park. So there's all about Wisconsin as well. Well, the cool thing is all of that ties into this big natural world. So why not start right at your home? Since you can't get to the domes and other places, well, why don't you go in your backyard if you're able to do so? Take a walk or a hike, maybe in the neighborhood, or maybe some other designated area that's safe for you and your family to be at. All right, so what are you going to do on this exploration? Well, sometimes people freak out and they're like, I don't know anything. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. That's okay. You don't have to know a single thing. Yeah, I study. I still don't know everything. But the thing is you know what? I have this great quote in this book. Let's see here. I gotta find it here. There you go. Oh, here it is. Let's see. Oh, by Albert Einstein. Imagination is more important than knowledge. That's right. Imagination is more important than knowledge. That's one of my favorite quotes. I mean, think about it. Nature feeds the imagination. You go out and you see something, there's been so many things that have been created because somebody saw something in nature, whether it's something that was useful or something that you see in a movie or somebody wrote something like a poem or a story. Nature inspires and man, it sparks the imagination. The thing is nature feeds the imagination and mine is hungry. Hey! Next time on A Nature Moment with Mr. Pete, you're going to need a few things. If you have an egg carton, that would be great. And while you're at it, make sure you keep the eggs too, or at least the egg shells. Try to get most of it, about 2/3 of the eggshell. And you'll also need some soil, as well as some cotton balls. All right, next time on A Nature Moment with Mr. Pete, you'll be able to see what we're up to. Thank you, and get outside and enjoy. Have a great spring. Hello friends, this is A Nature Moment with Mr. Pete. Welcome back. I'm the lead interpretive educator at the Friends of the Domes. My name is Mr. Pete and I hope you're ready to have some fun. We're going to learn a little bit about plants. In the springtime, this is the time that the plants begin to grow. And when a seed starts to grow, We call that germination. But all living things need 4 things: sun, soil, water, and air. Repeat after me. Sun, soil, water, and air. Sun, soil, water, and air. So I'm going to sing it once, and then you're going to sing it with me. Ready? Here we go. Sun, soil, water, and air. Sun, soil, water, and air. Everything you eat, and everything you wear. Everything you wear. Everything comes from sun, soil, water, and air. Sun, soil, water, and air. All right, here we go. Alexa, play Sun, Soil, Water, and Air by the Banana Slug String Band. Here we go. Sun, soil, water, and air.
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 Everything you eat,
Everything you eat,
and everything you wear.
everything you wear,
Everything comes from, get your hands in the air, friends.
comes from.
Everything comes from
Everything comes from.
sun, soil, water, and air. Sun, soil, water, and air. Yeah! All right, good job. Well, on today's episode, we're going to make a seed necklace. We're going to get a seed started. That's called germination. And man, we're ready to rock this nation. Oh yeah! You'll be able to watch it all week long because you're going to keep it on you. And then, as it starts to germinate, you'll see that little seed turn into a tiny plant. And then when you're ready, you can replant it into a pot and put that on your windowsill, and you can put it right next to your eggshell planter if you made one of those. Let's get started making our seed necklace. What you're going to do is you're going to take a small bag. We have these small craft bags. If you don't have one of these, you can use another bag too. The smaller the bag, the better. However, if you don't have a small bag and the smallest thing you have is like a sandwich bag or even a snack bag, and those are usually like that big, maybe a little wider, you could use that as well. This one right here, you'll notice that it has to be a Ziploc bag, and you have this space up top. What you're going to do with that space up top is you can do one of 2 things. If you happen to have a hole puncher, you want to go ahead and take this and bring your hole puncher in so it almost touches the line where you seal it, and go ahead and punch it, and you got to give it a good punch so it goes right through, and then wiggle that out. You can kind of pull those off, careful not to tear the bag. So once you punch the hole, then you can go ahead and put your string through. If you don't have a hole puncher, this is the alternative. You'll take your small bag and you can take a paper clip, and careful not to poke yourself, but bend this out and go ahead and poke a hole above this line. And you can give it a little wiggle there so it gives you a little bit more room to go in, and you'll need to keep the paper clip because you're going to need that to push the string through.
Sun, soil, water, and air. Sun, soil, water.
What to do is go ahead and open up the bag. You'll take your cotton ball and dip it in the water like this, and then wring it out. You want it to be damp. Mine got really wet. So you can kind of put it in like halfway, squeeze it, the water will get on the rest of it, and now once you have most of the water out, you have a damp cotton ball. Then you're going to take your bean and you're going to basically put your bean in the middle of the cotton ball. Once the bean's in the middle of a wet cotton ball, you can envelope it like this, you know, kind of like making a taco, and then you'll take this and you'll put that inside your bag. Make sure the bean stays in there, and that'll slide down to the bottom. Then you take your string and go ahead and push your string through that hole. Once your string is through the hole, even up so the 2 ends come together on the top, and your necklace is down in the middle like this. Take your string And before cutting your string, you can go ahead and measure it and make sure that your string goes to the back of your neck and it basically is not way up here and it's not way down here by your belly. You want it kind of right in the middle on your chest. Once you have the measurement, you want about 2 inches or so of the ends and go ahead and tie a knot. Take one end, wrap it around like this, take the other end and wrap it around like that, and you should end up with a square knot, or you might get a granny knot. As long as the knot holds, square knot is preferred. There you go. And then that is your seed necklace. All you have to do now is put it around your neck. And once you have your seed necklace around your neck, you can now tuck this inside. And the amazing thing is, we have water, it has air, it doesn't have soil, but that'll come later, because once it starts to grow, you can put it into a container that has soil in it, like a small pot, or you can put it in your eggshell planter. Eventually, as it gets bigger, you're going to have to move it to the garden or somewhere else. So it has air, it has water, later you'll put it in soil, and it doesn't have sun right now, but all it needs is warmth, because the sun gives light, but it also gives heat. So the warmth from your body will actually keep it nice and warm. The one thing I want you to remember, friends, is make sure when you go to bed at night, you take this off, okay? Because we don't want to get that tangled up around your neck. So you can put it on again in the morning, but you're going to want to wear this every day for about 2 weeks and watch what happens. You will be amazed. Soon, your little seed will turn into a little plant, and that is really exciting. Plants take a little longer to do things, but they can be just as interesting and fascinating as animals. So check it out with your seed necklace. I hope you enjoyed making your seed necklace. I sure did. Next time on A Nature Moment with Mr. Pete, we got some great plans for you. You're going to need a paper bag, a paper towel roll, some rice, maybe some beans, of course some aluminum foil, and maybe some scissors and some tape. Then next time on A Nature Moment with Mr. Pete. We'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, I'm Mr. Pete, the lead interpretive educator with the Friends of the Domes. Welcome to A Nature Moment with Mr. Pete. Today we're going to take a look at spring. Wow, has it been a great April or what? We've had so many wonderful days. I hope you were able to get outside and take a walk. I got out and I saw some pretty cool things. New plants coming up, flowers blooming, squirrels, and hearing all the birds. Man, it's just been wonderful. Well, I hope you've been able to do that as well. In today's episode, I am very excited. I am so excited. Go ahead, ask me, Mr. Pete, how excited are you? I'm listening. Mr. Pete, how excited are you? Well, I'll tell you. I am extraordinary excited. Yep, I am so excited because today we're going to make eggshell planters. We're going to go through some of the materials you'll need and we'll kick this spring off in a really good way. To make your eggshell planter, you're going to need a few items. Hopefully you've had a chance to collect some of these items, and if not, go ahead and collect those items and then come back to the video and you can make your eggshell planter. Here's the materials you'll need. You'll need an egg carton. You'll need an empty eggshell, about 2/3 of the shell. You'll need soil, potting soil or from your compost. You'll need some kind of bean or some seeds, flowers, whatever your favorite plant is. You'll need a small cup if you don't have the egg carton, some cotton balls, and a spoon. Now that you have the materials, let's get started. If you want to prepare your eggshells ahead of time, you'll need a knife, butter knife, you'll need a bowl, and you'll need an egg. What you want to do is take off the top part of the egg. You can ask for some adult supervision to help you out with this. What you're going to do is tap one side on the top, just a little crack there, and then you go to the other side and crack that side. I would recommend even going here too. So if you go around, you can start seeing the line right there as it cracks around. So if I go over to this fourth side, and then I go ahead and I can crack off the top of the eggshell. Now I'm going to use my fingers, and you're just going to carefully pull that off. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is exciting. So you take off this part, and this part can go in your compost if you'd like. The reason we want to do that is because the shells actually give calcium to the soil for the plants, and the plants can use the calcium. Another reason to have the eggshells in your garden is because this can deter or scare away the slugs and the snails from eating all your plants. They don't like the taste of it very much. Yuck. All right, once you have the top removed, what you will do is go ahead and empty out your egg. And now you have a nice clean eggshell. It doesn't matter if there's a little water in there because that'll just go to the soil anyway. You now have your empty eggshell all cleaned out. So the first thing you want to do, place your cotton ball inside so it's at the bottom. The reason we put a cotton ball at the bottom of the eggshell is that's for drainage when you water your plant. The next step is you're going to take your spoon and the soil. Go ahead and take the soil and fill up your eggshell. That's right, you're going to basically fill it up to the top. Once you have your eggshell filled up to the top, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and make an indentation. You can use your finger, or you can use the end of the spoon. You don't want to make it too deep. If you're using beans, these happen to be black beans, one of my favorites, you can go ahead and place that inside there. If you're not using beans, you can use flower seeds, like I have in this packet of wildflower seeds. Go ahead and take your fingers. I poured them out into this cup so I can get to them. And you want to take a pinch. That's a pinch. Go ahead and place the seeds, the pinch of seeds, into your indentation, and then take another scoop of soil and just cover that with a thin layer. Now, you can place this either into your cup, or if you have a terracotta pot, or you can place it into your egg carton, like this. Once you're done with that, you can go ahead and get a spray bottle and water your plant. You don't want to soak it, but you do want to get some water in there because, as we know, all plants need water to grow. If you want to take this one step further, before you start with your eggs, you could take some paint and paint your eggshells, or dye them with food coloring as well. Don't forget to water it, probably each day, and stick them out in nice, bright sunlight, especially if your seed packet says full sun. And there you have it, your eggshell planter. All right, friends, I'm so glad you joined me today for a nature moment with Mr. Pete. Again, we made an eggshell planter. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I can't wait to see what's going to come out of here. It'll be fantastic. For our next episode, we got some good plans. Friends, no, you don't need a recycle bin, but it's always good to recycle. But what you do need is a small plastic Ziploc bag. You could even use a snack bag. A cotton ball, at least one, some yarn, and some beans. Or you could use the flower seeds as well. So, what are we up to next? You'll have to wait and see, friends, on the next Nature Moment with Mr. Pete. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next episode.